What is going on, everybody? And before I get into this video, I would just like to first off apologize to you guys. I want to apologize for the fact that I've not been making many commentary videos lately. I've been wanting to make a lot of videos lately about many different things and many different topics, but at the same time, I've also been wanting to just sit down and play a lot of these recent games that have come out. And it's very conflicting because there's not enough time in the day to do what I want. So I hope to improve on that in the future so I'm not late to the party like I am with this video. So hopefully I can do that, and hopefully you guys understand. So let's get into the video. Polygon. I have a ton of issues with Polygon. From their smear campaign that they did against Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed Unity, from their constant ass-kissing that they did with Destiny, and then, of course, that they are one of the leading SJW gaming websites out there right now, next to Kotaku. I have a ton of issues with Polygon. So, I heard about this Polygon gameplay of Doom, and I heard it was really terrible. So, I watched the video for myself, and I could not believe what I was watching. It looked like I was watching someone who has never ever played a first-person shooter before. There was no strategy involved. The person wasn't even trying to aim at the enemies, wasn't even trying to run away from the enemies. And then they were just mashing the fire button, almost like the person playing the game was actually legitimately scared by a basic monster in the game. I know that might sound silly, but that's what it looked like to me. Because nobody just mashes the fire button without trying to aim at the enemy. No one does that. So, of course, the video went viral. If you look at the views on the video, which I will link in the description, the views of the Doom video compared to Polygon's other videos is just night and day. It's gotten like 300,000 something views as of right now. And that is a lot compared to Polygon's other videos. So of course, in typical SJW fashion, Polygon can't handle the criticism, so they hid the likes and the dislikes, and then they disabled the comments. And then of course, some of the people from Polygon tried to do damage control and say things like, oh, we're not MLG, we're not supposed to have the best gameplay out there, yada yada yada. And I will get into what the real issue is with this gameplay, because believe it or not, it has nothing to do with the gameplay being bad. Another defense I've heard from people defending the person playing Doom in this Polygon clip, they're actually saying that if you actually criticize the person playing this game, that you're literally discouraging new gamers from wanting to play video games. And I know it sounds really crazy, doesn't it? But that's what these people are saying. And honestly, it's your typical SJW arguments that don't make a lot of sense. How is criticizing one person's bad gameplay going to discourage other people from playing video games? And not only that, the person in the clip is being paid to play and review video games. They are not new gamers. Because quite frankly, new gamers should have no business getting paid to play and review video games. They should have no business doing that. And that's the thing here. The problem here is not the fact that the gameplay was bad. Because quite honestly, you can hand a controller to your boyfriend or girlfriend or a sibling or any other family member that might not be into video games and they don't really play them. And then they'll try to play and then the gameplay is terrible. And we can laugh at them for that, but it's really no excuse to bash them for that. But at the same time, those kind of people are not getting paid to play and review video games. That's the issue here. If you have no experience playing a specific game or playing a specific game genre, you have no business whatsoever reviewing that game and getting paid to do it. You should have no business doing it. I'll give you an example. I, personally, don't really care for RTSs, which are real-time strategy games. Games like StarCraft, Civilization, and a bunch of other games out there. The genre's been around for a while. I've tried to get into RTSs. It's just not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. So guess what you're not going to see? You're not going to see me ever review an RTS. Why? Because I can't properly review one. Because if I don't understand basic fundamentals of that genre, there's literally no way I can properly review any RTS game. Just as that person playing Doom can't properly review a first-person shooter. Because they don't, it seems like from the clip, they don't understand the fundamentals of playing a first-person shooter. They don't understand the strafing, the movement, the level design. You need to know those things when you're reviewing a specific genre. And if you don't know those things, you can't properly review that game. You just can't. And that's the real issue here, and that's what some people are trying to say, but of course, it's going over some people's heads. And they'll just never get it. But that is the real issue with Polygon's Doom gameplay. So, that's about it. Please let me know what you think about this video and what you thought about the Doom gameplay from Polygon. Let me know what you think, and enjoy the rest of this gameplay, and until next time, have a good one.
Yeah, they popped you all right.
Yeah, thanks, whatever.
Rough day? You out!
I killed two!
Oh, I even tried to put up a fight. You'll all be getting in some rises after that.